Hey everybody, Theresa here, and welcome back to Art Journal with me on Wednesdays. I like to share a art journal layout or traveler's notebook layout with you. I typically use these layouts in my own healing and recovery and love sharing ways with you that you can create positive affirmations for yourself while doing something creative and doing something that allows you to express yourself with paint, paper, stamps, and all your favorite art supplies and scrapbooking supplies. So today I am working with Amy Tangerine's Picnic in the Park collection. And who better to be inspired by than Amy, who is someone that is always sharing positivity and sharing light with the world. And so I'm going to cut down my pattern paper here so that it fits in a standard size traveler's notebook. And then one of my favorite tools in the art journaling world is, of course, gesso. And it just creates the nicest background for anything that you layer on top while still showing the background pattern paper through. And so I love this sort of opaqueness that you get. Layers are so much fun to me and inspire me. And I've always just loved things that you're able to sort of see through a little bit. And notice how I've just gessoed the center of my layout here, and I've allowed the pattern paper itself to be the border. And so most of what I include on my layout today, I'm going to include in this gessoed portion. And I have some of these really fun woodblock stamps. This one that I happen to use today is an older one that I've had for so many years, and the other one that I didn't end up using, that one is available at Joann's right now. And these are just cute little woodblock stamps. They don't take up a lot of space, but they pack a big punch for traveler's notebook layouts and art journaling pages just like this. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stamp the word love and then finish the rest of my affirmation with the alphabet stickers that you see. And I'm going to add a few embellishments. And so let me tell you a little bit about where my message comes from this week. And the affirmation that I'm going to write out is that love is always the answer. And this usually comes from things that I need to be reminded of this week and just sharing that with you. And I needed to be reminded this week that love is always the answer, not just for other people, but love for myself. And that's what I want to share with you today, to not forget that you need to love yourself first. And sometimes when we struggle to find ways to love others, or we struggle to connect with others, it's because we're forgetting to love ourselves. And that's always the place that we need to start. Whenever you find that you are struggling to love someone else, or struggling to find someone else's humanity, or struggling to see how someone else is actually struggling or being vulnerable, come back to your center. Come back to the practice of loving yourself. First and foremost, I know that sounds self-centered for some of us who were raised in a sort of self-sacrificing household. That can sound completely opposite of how we were raised to believe. But this is exactly how we find our way back to loving others, is by loving ourselves first. And so that is the message behind this layout today. And you can see now that I have all of the letters laid out. This was a really fun way to do this affirmation, just to mix it up a little bit and allow myself to use some stamping and use these cute alphabet stickers. And so once I have the affirmation itself is created, I wanted to add just a few more fun things. The stamp set is so old that the ink cubes that were included with it were a bit dried out. So I just went and grabbed one of my other ink cubes to stamp some of the butterflies on the right-hand side, and then I also stamped the little bird on the left-hand side. And I also incorporated this little triangle line. It's just a really cute other little addition using that sort of navy stamp as well. And then this little this little lemonade bicycle, is that not the cutest thing ever? That was just a point of joy for the page. And I'm going to use this little floral embellishment as well, and put one of those florals, I cut it in half and put one of them next to the love, and that sort of catches your eye as the beginning point for the page. And then I also added the second half of it on top of that other blue line. And then, because this was such a rainbow kind of page, I also added the little rainbow shaky sticker. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope that you will be inspired to create. Of course, you can check out more about our Light the Path workshop at our website, and that will be linked below. I'll see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.